Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast No-No's Printables. Today is the first official episode, and it is a very important one. Because today, you are finally meeting the true star of my household.
Her name is Tek?
She is 1.5 years old, and she runs this house.
Not me. Not my husband. Tek. Let me introduce you properly.
Tek is not just a cat. Tek is an experience. She is sweet, dramatic, athletic, slightly chaotic, and somehow smarter than I expected any cat to be. And I know every cat owner says that, but I genuinely cannot explain some of the things she does. First of all, she plays fetch.
Yes, fetch. Like a dog.
If you throw a hair tie across the room, she will chase after it at full speed like she's training for the cat Olympics. She grabs it in her mouth, proudly trots back over, drops it near you, and then just stares. And when I say stares, I mean intense eye contact. Like, "Excuse me, I believe you have another throw to complete." And if you don't throw it again,
She will gently tap it. Or nudge it closer.
or she'll meow. But my favorite move, she'll gently put her back paw on your foot and just keep it there. No blinking, no moving, just quiet pressure until you give in and throw the hair tie.
It's emotional manipulation at its finest. It's not optional. You're playing fetch now.
My family likes to say she's part dog, and honestly, I can't argue with that. She comes when we call her. If she's in another room and we say Tek, you'll hear tiny paws coming down the hallway like she's responding to a very urgent meeting. Sometimes she even slides into the room like she's in an action movie.
And the sitting. I still can't believe this one.
If we're giving her treats and we tell her to sit, she sits.
Not by accident. Not kind of crouched. She fully sits and waits.
I don't know how she learned it. We didn't go to cat training school.
There were no YouTube tutorials.
She just decided one day, I will be a well-mannered citizen.
And I'm standing there holding treats thinking, am I living with a genius? Or is she training me?
Because let's be honest, that might be what's actually happening. Now we have to talk about boxes.
Because yes, she loves boxes.
But not just normal, oh, look, a cute cat in a box love.
No. Tek sees a box as a personal invitation. Amazon delivery? It's hers. New shoes? Her box now.
You leave an empty cereal box on the counter for 30 seconds?
Somehow she's inside it.
I don't understand how cats fold themselves into shapes that defy physics. She will choose the smallest box in the room and think,
yes, this is perfect. Half of her body hanging out doesn't matter. Comfort, questionable. Confidence, 100%.
And then she just sits there like she owns real estate. Another thing about Tek is that she has this energy shift that happens daily.
During the day, angel. Soft, calm, sweet little loaf. At night, professional athlete. She gets what I call zoomy mode.
She will sprint from one end of the house to the other for absolutely no reason. There is no visible threat, no toy involved, no explanation.
Just pure chaos.
And somehow during all of this, she still looks adorable.
Which feels unfair.
Because if I ran full speed through the house knocking things over, no one would call me cute.
But Tek?
Oh, look at her go. Living with her has honestly made me laugh more than I expected. There's something about animals, especially cats, that just make everyday life better.
Even the small things.
Like when she curls up next to us.
Or slowly blinks at you.
Or insists on being involved in whatever you're doing.
Cooking, she supervises. Cleaning, she inspects.
Trying to work, she sits on the keyboard.
She doesn't believe in personal space. But honestly, I wouldn't change it.
Tek has so much personality packed into this tiny, furry body. She's playful, affectionate, dramatic, and somehow very aware of everything happening around her. And I think that's one of the reasons I wanted to start this podcast. Because animals like her just bring so much joy into everyday life.
They make ordinary days feel less ordinary. So that's Tek, 1.5 years old, professional fetch player, box enthusiast, part dog apparently,
and the true ruler of this house. If you have a cat or any pet, I would love to hear what funny or unexpected things they do, because I'm convinced animals are secretly all just tiny, weird geniuses. I hope you enjoyed meeting Tek today. and I hope you'll come back next week for another episode.